Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and welcome to another LEGO set review. Today we're taking a look at set 44015, the Evo Walker. This set is recommended for ages 6 to 12 and has around 51 pieces. So taking a look at the packaging here, we've got, of course, the Evo Walker there on the front. We've got the LEGO Hero Factory logo. Up here on the top would have been the Invasion from Below logo there in the corner, and then just some other, art there. Then we've got set info there, got a list of figures included in the set, and here on the back it shows all of the play features and actual size stuff and all that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual set. So here is the full-on set all built up, and we'll go ahead and move these jumpers off here to the side. Let's focus on the vehicle first. So Invasion from Below does a lot of stuff differently from a lot of the previous waves of Hero Factory sets, that being that the main heroes, I guess, are now minifigures instead of full-on construction figures, and the construction parts of these sets are the vehicles, or mechs. And some of them are built very well, some of them are just your simple old mech, like some of the other ones from this first wave, but some are just a little bit weird, and they're either three-legged or four-legged or something like that. But this one, I think, is probably going to be the weakest. This is probably the weakest set of the bunch of Hero Factory Invasion from Below sets, but let's go ahead and take a look at why and stuff. So functions, really there's only a couple of functions in this set, that being the plasma shooter, which you can shoot like that. That is pretty much the main gimmick of this set. You could also open up the cockpit like that and take out the minifigure like so. It just connects with this lightsaber rod, I guess, there on the back, and it connects into there. And you can also have Evo hold on to the handles right here, which are just little Exoforce hands, Exoforce robot hands. Another, I guess, play feature you can do is you can eject the seat. You can take it off so to make it look like he's ejecting or something like that. And that's pretty much it for play features on the mech itself. But if I'm just going to go ahead and take Evo out for a second, we'll take a look at him in a sec. But yeah, it's a very weirdly built vehicle, and I'll just say, so in terms of posing, it's pretty difficult to pose it sometimes. Like if you drop it. Then it gets a little bit weird. I don't know, the construction is just weird. It's just a bunch of bone pieces, and it's not a very solid construction, so if you accidentally bend it, like, say, like this, then you have to spend time to reform it or something. And trying to get it to pose on all three legs can be quite difficult sometimes, so that's a little bit disappointing with this. Try to get it in the perfect pose. Yeah, it's just annoying and difficult. So yeah, just because it's on a bunch of bone pieces, there's no really any technic construction at all besides some of these pieces, but those are still technically, oh, some of these are just mainly connected by ball and socket joints. So that's just one thing I don't really like about this set, but other than that, that's really all there is to the vehicle. Now, instead of just putting the minifigure on the stand, I'm just going to take a look at him right here, so, because he's a little different from regular minifigures. So this is Evo, and he's got this thing, which I believe is supposed to be like a communicator or something. It's got the Hero Factory logo there, which is pretty cool, so it's useful for other things, and it's got some weird language on there. I'm assuming that's the language that they are using to, like, translate the giant beasts or whatever, because that's what it was in the TV special, which I don't think was very good at all. But yeah, if you take off the helmet, which does look pretty cool, it's very reminiscent of the 4.0 helmet or not 4.0, his breakout helmet that he had from 2012, I think. So if you take that off, if you just have a blank red minifigure head, and there's no printing on it at all. It's just a blank, unprinted red head. So yeah, and then for the torso, they use a black skeleton minifigure piece, which is interesting, and they basically just use this armor piece to cover it up, which is pretty cool, and the camera's out of focus. Okay. But yeah, so definitely an interesting design. I remember when I first saw pictures of this, I wasn't really expecting that, so I thought that was pretty cool. You've also got this hero core here, which you can take out. It's just a 1x1 flat tile stud, or whatever it's called, and you just place that on there. It's a little bit difficult, though, because if you want to get it, like, aligned, then you have to, like, actually try, but, yeah. you can get it in there fairly easily, I guess. You can take off the communicator if you want. I don't think it looks very good on the minifigure, mainly because it just sticks out and it's a bit annoying. But yeah, I believe this was the first, the Invasion from Below Hero Factory set was the first to introduce these arm pieces and leg pieces, and I believe these arm pieces were reused in one of the, I believe, the Dimension starter packs, so they were useful in that matter, but I haven't seen these arms or legs used since then at all, so yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that. Anyways, we're gonna move Evo off to the side and take a look at the jumpers. So the jumpers, you get 3 of them in this set, and honestly, this set to me is sort of like a battle pack. You get a figure, and you get a bunch of these little jumpers to sort of build an army. And basically how these guys work is, I don't know, they're sort of like those little those cheap frog toys you would find maybe at like an arcade, like claw machine or something like that. But basically how these guys work is you press on the back and you just do that and they jump. So it can be pretty fun. However, if you do it a lot of times, it does get a little bit tiring and it does sort of hurt your finger a bit. And like these aren't really soft. Well, they are soft plastic, but like compared to like those cheap little frog things, they're a lot harder to do. So they're a lot more sturdy. So they won't break easily, but they're just very difficult to do. And actually, this is sort of reminiscent of a Bionicle set they actually made from the Bionicle System sets. They used to do these sort of things for the Visorak, which was pretty cool, which I do have some of those Visoraks, but I don't have them on me right now. So yeah. But in this set, you get a orange jumper, a red one, and a green one in total, so that's pretty neat. But other than that, that is really all there is to this set. I mainly see this set as like a battle pack for Hero Factory Invasion from Below, but it's a okay set. Probably, well, I'll go over my final thoughts in the end of the video, but let's take a look at the instructions. So we'll go ahead and take a quick look here through the instruction manual. So here on the front, pretty much same stuff as on the front of the packaging. And then here it shows a little comic of some of the story, which, yeah, it's there. Just sort of a little comic for the set. Here it shows that if you're confused, you should organize your pieces. And then instructions, and then the final product, our good old list of pieces. Another comic which shows the combination model between the Evo Walker and the Furno Flyer Machine, I think that's what it's called. And then here it shows the combination models between some of these other sets. And then it shows the I guess mega combination models between some of these other sets. And then just another advertisement for HeroFactory.com and a bunch of other media. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and move on to the end of the video. Okay, so before I go over my final thoughts, I just want to show you that I do have the Visorak, little mini Visorak thing. So yeah, comparing these guys, basically these guys you'd push down and they would jump. Although considering these ones actually jump a lot higher, but these ones are a lot less, I guess a lot less stressful on your fingers. But they don't jump as high, and plus, but these ones, they also glow in the dark, and they're dual molded, so that's pretty cool, and they got some cool, like, actual distinct differences in not just color variation and the molding, but also in, like, the different teeth or whatever they're called, pinchers. But anyways, enough with that. So my final thoughts on this set, I would definitely say it's the worst Hero Factory Invasion from Below set. I wouldn't say it's the worst Hero Factory set, though, but definitely the worst from the last 2 waves of sets. I mainly see this set as a battle pack for the new wave, just getting a minifigure, a hero minifigure, and then a little bit of an army of these, because I don't know, I'm not sure if there's any other set that comes with 3 or more jumpers. Maybe 3, I've seen them come with 2 and 1. But I think this might be the only set that comes with 3 jumpers. I can't say that for certain, but I don't know. I feel like it might be. But yeah, it's mainly seen as a battle pack to me. I don't think it's the worst Hero Factory set. Definitely the worst Invasion from Below set. If I had to pick one of the worst Hero Factory sets, it might be one of the 1.0 heroes. I'm not sure, because this one actually has a lot of good uses for parts. And I mean, that's not to say like the 1.0 heroes don't have useful parts. They do, but this one, I think comes with more parts than that. And just a lot of cool, like, I don't know. But in terms of as a set, it's okay. Like I said, I see it more as like a Hero Factory battle pack, but yeah, I honestly don't have a whole lot much more to say about this set, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and keep building!